top of Mina, but this is part of Muzdalifah because there's so many people. Hajj is coming every year. They want to build more tents. But the Hudud Mina is further along. This is the tent you will be staying for 5 days. In these tents, you can get up to 200 people. 200 people in a group. They combine them all together. There's carpets on the floor, but we give you sofa beds. In the olden days, you have to sleep on the floor for 5 days in your sleeping bags. So forget your 5-star hotel, you have to sleep here. And it can get very hot in here. The temperature at the moment this year will be 45 degrees during Hajj. So we have extra, we have paid in our group, it's a 5-star package, we have paid extra to get more air conditioning in these tents. Even that during the daytime can get warm. So it is very warm. We're just passing the station of Muzdalifah again, Mina station. This is Mina station number 1, the railway station. Inshallah, in a minute, if you look on your left hand side, they will show you this very important place I'm going to show you. You might ask the driver to stop for a minute. This is the place where Hazrat Ibrahim al-Islam came to do the Qurbani of Hazrat Ismail. Can you hear me? Yeah. This is the exact place where Prophet Ibrahim al-Islam was going to give the slaughter of Hazrat Ismail. There's a pillar, white pillar, to delineate the exact place. If you keep looking to the left-hand side, inshallah, in a bit. I mentioned this yesterday when we were walking that there's a palace on that mountain as well. They built a palace. Once we clear these walls, if you look now, see the mountain where the building is, that's a palace, King's Palace. But there, you can see, sure, thanks. Can you see on the right hand, left hand side there, there's a pillar, white pillar on the mountain? That's Samne. Yeah, that is the exact place where Hazrat Ibrahim al-Islam slaughtered, was going to give the Qurbani of Hazrat Ismail. That pillar there, the white pillar on the mountain, near the building, underneath the building. That is the exact place कुर्बानी की जगह है. यहाँ पर हज़रत इस्माइल को उनको कुर्बानी दी थी तो दुम्बा है. That is the place. और ये जो बिल्डिंग है इसके साथ ये पैलेस है. और ऊपर पहाड़ी पर the top there's a palace for the kings. बादशाह इधर आके रहते हैं.
Can't see now, but he's done.
This only opens again in during the day of the 5 days of this is Masjid Khaif. The grey building there is Jamarat. What that building है ना इधर वो शैतान है. शैतान है इधर देखिए please on your right left hand side. The grey building is 5 floors of the Jamarat. And we have to walk from this side on the left hand side or the right hand side. Our camps. हमारी कैंप जो वो पहाड़ी है ना उसे दूसरी साइड पर है. It's 2 kilometers away from here. 2 kilometers. हमें इधर से आना है और जमरात करके वापस जाना होता है. So 2 kilometers going and 2 going back. 4 kilometers in the heat in the daytime. We have to do that for 3 days. And we go through those tunnels there. Those tunnels go back to our camps. ये जो tunnel है. ये पहाड़ी के दूसरी साइड पर हमारी कैंप है. ये पाकिस्तानी और इंडिया की कैंप है. नजदीक शताब के नजदीक. तो दोस्त है ना नजदीक उनकी तो ये ग्रे है ना बिल्डिंग ये है जमरात हुई इसके अंदर जो व्हाइट है 10% शैतान है. This is all the city. You know, we have to walk along this road here and go into the tunnels. 2 kilometers. This is why Hajj is not easy. It's very hard, very difficult in the heat as well. Please tell your family, your friends to come and do Hajj when they're young. Don't leave it too late. Don't leave it till you're old. It's pointless then. Because it makes it hard for the agency, makes it hard for people to push the wheelchairs. You can imagine people, Akram there, back there, is Muslim, they do wheelchair pushing. They charge £400 per person, but they have to push in this heat. And I give it to them, it's hard walking, and then having to put a heavy person in a wheelchair is very difficult.
your old
Also,
school
the
clothes.
crowd, there's 2 million people when you go to have a wheelchair in that crowd was not safe. You know, so try to come and do Hajj when you're young. It's the best time when you can do it on your feet, on your own. Now we're leaving Mina, we'll be going out of Mina's side. Next ziyarat is the Jabal Rahmat, Jabal Noor, Gare Hira as it's called as well. The cave is on top of the mountain, is where Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, within his, before he received the message, before he received his first way, he used to go up this mountain many a times. We don't know how long for. He used to leave the Kanakaba place where we went yesterday from his birthplace. He used to walk, come to, it's about 2 kilometers away from the Haram, and he used to come and stay in this mountain for, who knows, nights, weeks, days. But he used to stay in the cave to get away from the Kaaba and remember Allah. And he was in this cave that he received. Mashra Haram Mosque in Muzalfa. It's called Mashra Haram Mosque in Muzalfa. And these, you can see the roads on your right hand side. See the pebbles, these pebbles, you have to sleep on these pebbles. This is where we have to spend the night in the open. It could rain, it could be sunshine, whatever, you have no protection. You are sleeping, everyone has to sleep on the floor. This is Allah Ta'ala's way of telling you that everyone is equal. There's nobody above you. हर एक एक है. अल्लाह की नजर में हम सब एक हैं. ना कोई बादशाह है, ना कोई गरीब है, कुछ नहीं. बस एक उम्मती हैं हम. So this is where we have to collect the pebbles. It's so busy. From here, we come from bus from Arafat to here, but from here we walk. We walk back to Mina, which is about 2 kilometers away from here. I laid the flag like I said, we all have to walk back to Mina. From Mina, another 2 kilometers to the Shaitan, to Pebble. This is on Temple Dhul Hajj. It's a very busy day, very hard day for us, because there's a lot of walking to do. You do at least 10 miles of walking on this day. This is why you should do Hajj when you're young. Don't leave it till late. Don't leave it till your legs aren't working. Don't leave it till you got sugar. The people come up to us and say, oh, can you walk slowly? I've got sugar, I've this and all that. We got disabilities. It makes our job hard. There's 200 people we got to look after in 2 million people. So it's hard to keep it. This is the flag I have. It's the same flag I used during the Hajj. And I have the speaker, and you have to follow this flag. And I do walk now. I'm walking slow now, but it's about around half an hour. Obviously, it's quicker. But it's worth going and to be sitting in the place where the Prophet ﷺ used to sit. Of course, these are optional things. It's not part of Umrah, not part of Hajj. But the only reason why people come here to these places, to the mountain to go up, the only reason why I bring groups up is to put the love of the Prophet ﷺ into our hearts, to remember the Prophet and see how he used to come here and walk the mountain. We're only doing it because it's a sunnah as well. The Prophet did this for most of his life, for 40 years of his life. After he received the nubuwwat, he didn't get much time to come here. This is why most people say there's no hadith to say that he went up there. There's no hadith to say that he went on afterward. But before, when he had time, when he didn't have that, he used to go down, like I say, up to weeks on end. Must be the reason why he went up there. He found peace there, he found Allah there. And although it's not part of the Hajj, if you want to come, obviously you're going because it's footsteps, you're following the footsteps of the Prophet ﷺ. It isn't easy, it is hard to go up there, but it's well worth when you get on the top, when you get to see the cave, and to stand in the same place the Prophet ﷺ stood so many years ago.